Hi everyone, Sonia here. Happy Tuesday. I am holding space for the next 30 minutes to answer any questions. I've got an online meeting going. I'll be hosting these on Tuesdays at 5 and Saturdays at 8 a.m. Tuesdays at 5 p.m., Saturdays at 8 a.m. For anyone that wants to jump on and ask questions about meal prepping, creating a meal plan, knowing what types of foods to eat, what workout programs to do, if you need any suggestions, if you need any recommendations for mindset, and so forth. And so since I've got a little bit of time, I thought I would share a little bit of personal or of mindset, not personal development, of mindset that I learned through one of the programs that I'm currently going through. And they were talking about nighttime snacking. And that's something that I struggle with pretty regularly. And I know that a lot of people have that challenge as well. And so I wanted to share, I can send it to you if you'd like the PDF, but it's essentially a document where you write down, if I'm feeling this, then I can do this. And what you're doing is you're listing out creative ways to process whatever emotions are triggering you to eat at night. For me, I know that I typically eat late at night when I'm trying to stay up late and I need the energy, or I'm staying up late and I get bored because I'm watching TV and what I really need to be doing is sleeping. Or if I've had a hard day and there's something out of my control, then I tend to go crazy on the desserts because it's one thing that I can control, how much I put into my body. And then I lose control. So it's kind of like a vicious cycle for me. And so the idea would be, if I were to list out on my checklist, when I feel bored, I can go to sleep. Or when I'm trying to stay up, instead of eating, I can do 10 jumping jacks. Or, well, I wouldn't take a walk because I don't like I wouldn't you could take a walk if you have a dog or a partner to go with you, or somebody, because it's late at night and dark. Or if I'm feeling lonely or sad or emotional, I can write in my journal, or I can meditate for 10 minutes, or I can take a bath or a shower. Just something to remove yourself from the situation or the feeling and to change it up a little bit. And that way, if you have a list in front of you, you can put it up somewhere where it makes sense, maybe by the fridge, by the mirror, something that you would see every day, and then potentially have that in front of you when you're tempted to raid the cabinets or empty out the fridge, or, eat that bag of cookies that you brought into the house. And that's the other thing. Like, if I know that if I know that I'm having, because sometimes it lasts about a week of challenging nights where all I want to do is eat, then I have to make sure not to bring anything into the house. Because there have been nights where I'm like, I really want to snack, but there's nothing here. And that's intentional. Like, I try to make a really big effort to not bring things into the house that are just going to derail me or, be my crutch, when there are healthier ways to process my emotions, and force me to go to bed. There are some nights where I get all my work done early enough and I put the kids to bed and it's 9:30 and I can actually go to sleep. And then I'm not worried about nighttime eating because I'm sleeping. And then I wake up rested. One thing that you can also do is to write out what happens when you snack at night. For example, there are times where I have a big, huge bowl of cereal and then I go to sleep within the next hour. And I wake up and I'm groggy and my stomach hurts and I need to poop, because my body at night spent all its time digesting that food instead of resting. And so, I could write something like, when I eat cereal right before bed, I wake up with a stomach ache and feeling sluggish. And so I recommend doing handwriting instead of typing, because I feel like when you put pen to paper, it really makes a connection between what you're writing. It flows through you, versus typing is just, for me, it's just a little bit more detached. And that's what I've got. There is a document that you can write out, or you can just make your own checklist based on the scenario that works for you, or that you go through. And if you want the document, I can send it to you. If you shoot me your email, I'd be happy to send it over. If you'd like to talk a little bit more about different strategies or options that you have as far as getting away from nighttime eating, or at least getting a handle on it, I'm here to help you and support you in any way I can. If you'd like to jump on these calls, I will post a link in the comments or in the description of the video, so that you have access to that as well. And I look forward to talking with you. I hope that was helpful.